There's an organization out there listening to this right now that isn't going to be very happy. Now hear me out. Okay, what I'm about to tell you, it's not revolutionary, okay? It's not something you haven't heard before. But if it challenges you, it's probably something at the top of the list that needs to get checked across the board. And sadly, I have seen so many organizations that we get to partner with do this wrong because they let too many things come into play. And the number one thing that could easily put your organization either back on track or propel you into the next quarter is focus. It's not sexy. It's not a surprise. It's not anything that you're going to be shocked by, honestly. But what's killer about it is that it kills everything else. There's a story that I love. Warren Buffett was once speaking to his pilot, and he's like, "What are your top 25 goals for this next quarter?" And his pilot was like, "I don't even know. I don't know what I'm doing." So what does he do? He goes and he writes down all 25, right? Brings them back to Warren. And he's like, "All right, here's my 25 goals. Here's what I'm going to do." And he's like, "All right, so now what are you going to do with these?" And he's like, "Okay, well, I'm going to work on like, maybe knocking out like the top 3 so that I can work on the rest," right? Warren looks at him and says, "Wrong. You're going to circle those top 3 and cut everything else off the list because those other 22 goals are distractions. They're not going to get you anywhere near closer to the next layer of focus that you should be having, to the next goal that you have. It's not going to get you closer." It's revolutionary and but yet so simple, right? As we sit here as an organization, right? We get the opportunity to partner with so many mission-driven organizations, and yet so many of those organizations, some of them listening to this, are just in states of chaos. They can't figure out what's happening this weekend, let alone what's happening next week. They're going day to day, chaos to chaos, and they just can't figure it out. Oh, and this is my favorite part. My favorite part of it is when I get the response, "Thanks for the patience. We're getting better." Are you getting better? Like, are you getting better? Because it has been like this for years. And honestly, I can adapt to that. I can accept that. If you just come out and say, "This is our culture, this is how we roll," like at least be clear about things so that your team can get behind you and push the vision forward. But don't masquerade around like you've got it all together when you don't. And focus could be the thing that could bring your organization back to center and get you into the place that you need to be in this next quarter. So I encourage you, as a leader of a mission-driven organization, get yourself focused. Get your team focused. If you need help with that, reach out to us. We do it all the time. We would love to help you. We've even got a free diagnostic tool that you can take to figure out where you even land on your operational health. Get focused in this next quarter, okay? It will change your life, your organization's life, and your team's life.